Welcome to IntelliClass. Let's learn how to create tests, multiple choice question tests on IntelliClass platform to be assigned to your classes, right? For that, first of all, let's have some preparation of a test that we want to create. These are the areas where we need to really look at when we are creating tests. Step 1 would be like you need to figure out what will be the structure of the test, if you want to give any directions or instructions, if you want to have one section or many sections, and what marks or in terms of negative marking that you want to go for. Step 2 would be to have your questions ready with you. It may be in the image form or maybe in the text form. What shall be the difficulty level? We'll be able to categorize questions on the basis of difficulty level in our setup. So you may decide if it is easy, difficult, or very difficult kind of thing. That's your choice. Answer options, since it's a multiple choice question, so you need to be ready with answer options. If you want to display the solutions, yes, you should be ready with solutions. And if you really want to provide some hint to your students which they can use during the test, that also you can include in your test. These are optionals. Then the third step would be that we'll be uploading those questions. Once we have uploaded those questions, finally, as a final thing, we'll be approving the test by looking at the completeness of it in terms of difficulty level, number of questions, and all the questions are correct in that sense. So approving the test, and once we approve the test, our test will be ready to be assigned to a particular batch or class, right? Let's move to the steps. These steps one by one on our platform IntelliClass. Here is your dashboard, and on your dashboard in my menu you will be able to see test bank. Here is a test bank here. In this test bank, first, that is first we create a test bank. What we do is we create a test. We can say demo. I'm just using it for a demo purpose. So demo English, right? Okay, now I have to select the category. Since on this we can create for many different categories. Let's say it is CBSE. You can select the for class which you are making this test. You can choose the subject, say English, and in English also you can choose whether it is English reader or English grammar. Say I have chosen English reader. That's your choice. Now if you want to give negative marking, fine, you can select the quantum of negative marking for a wrong answer, or if you don't want to give any negative marking, in that case you should select 0. Once you have selected it, let's say since it is a demo test, so I'm just using only 5 questions here. I want to give only 15 minutes, say 30 minutes to this. 5 questions, 30 minutes, and I'm keeping 40% as the passing marks. Now I can assign say 5 marks to each question, so automatically the whole question paper will be of 25 marks. 5 questions, 5 marks each, 25. Since it's a objective type test, let's keep it 2 marks only, so 10 marks question. Okay, and let's reduce the time and we keep it say only for 15 minutes. Now in the test description, whatever test I want to give as a description, I can type in here if I want, but for the sake of the demo or for the sake of convenience, I have kept them ready on my notepad. So what I'll do is I simply go there, I copy and I paste here. A little bit of formatting. Now if you want to change the color, you can change the color. You want to make it bold, you can make it bold. You want to increase the font size, you can do so, whatever is your choice. Same is the case with the test instructions. I have put them on a notepad, they are ready with me. I'll simply copy and paste. You can type in here. This is a complete text editor available to you. I can make them list wise 1 2 3 4. I can make their font bigger, and I can change other things also. I'll make this also as list wise. So 1 2 3, 3 directions and 3 instructions. So now the first step is over, and I am now moving to save test. Now my test is saved, or the structure of the test is saved. In this I need to decide upon the section. So if I am keeping only one section, still I'll need to add one section here. So add section I go. In this, if it is only one section, I can give it name. If there are more than one, certainly you can keep on adding one more section and keep on giving it name. Okay, now since it is only one section, so all the questions would come here. Since it is no negative marking, so I'll keep it here. Total time, the total time will come here. Now for each section also you can define the time. After that time the section will be over, the student will be moving to the next, and for every section you can decide the passing marks. So that's the liberty, or that's the freedom that you are given. Again, total marks, since this is only one section. So automatically if you add more sections, so this will be split. You'll have to split all these in 2 sections or 3 sections, whichever way you want to go for. Save and continue. Now you can see that I have created many tests here, right? Today I created this test demo English. So it is available, I can see here in the list of it. So first of all, if I want to make any sectional change here, I can do here. If I want to simply view what all instructions and other things are there, I can view from here. If I want to edit, I can edit By clicking here, I can go back and do the editing work and then come back here to see where my test is. Here my test is, but it is not complete yet because I have to upload questions and everything. Now let's look at what was the second step. What kind of questions I have, difficulty level, answer options, solution hint. So let's see that I am ready with my questions. These are my questions. I have just simply, just for the sake of demo, I have just marked options 1, 2, 3, ABCD, 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 whatever it is. So you will have separate options according to your question and all. Okay, so what I do now is I'll move to uploading my questions. So demo English, now I'm uploading my questions. See, it is showing me demo English section 1. Select course, course is English. Question type is single selection, multiple selection, paragraph based, boolean. So generally you will be using single selection question. That means out of 4 options or 5 options, there is only one correct answer. But we have option for other modes also. Let's go for the simplest one, that is a single selection. Once I do that, let me see if I want to make this section easy, difficult or medium. I simply go for medium. Select marks, so 2 marks each, and then upload. So now a question window has opened where I have to now upload my question. First of all, I have to decide which course under I am doing it, because under this it can be either English Reader or it can be I'm sorry, it has come back. Let me go again. Yes, so here I can select that it is English Reader question. Okay, English Reader section, under this it is coming. Now question description and options. So I have to word editor here. Here you can see bold, italics, equation type and images, table, special characters, many things you can use to make your questions really the way it should be. Okay, let's look at my questions. My questions I have already typed in here. This is my question. I'll simply pick it up, copy from here and then paste it here. Okay, now options, since I am simply saying option A, option B, options, oh sorry for that. Okay, let me do this again. It is showing me questions. This is my question. Question A, option B, option C, option D. Now why I'm not writing any option? In options it will be showing ABCD. Just for the sake of simplicity I am doing it. Now whichever option you think is correct, you can mark this option, that this is, say in this question, option number 2 is the correct option. You can write the solution description. Okay, if I want to provide some solution description, this I can provide here. I can type in here or copy paste from notepad. Hint, if I want to provide, I can provide hint in these options. Now from here I'll move to save and upload more. So you can see uploaded 1 question, remaining question 4. Again I will go for selecting this, and now I'll quickly complete my question paper by simply just copy pasting here. I just want to demonstrate how it works, so I'm not going to speak much. I'm going to simply keep on adding this because there's a repetition. I just want to show you how it's going to work. That's why I want to demonstrate it with the help of at least 5 questions. So English Reader, the third question I'm doing. Let's look at my third question. Copy, paste, option A, option B, option C, option D, and then assigning 3 as the right answer. Save and upload more. 3 questions are done. Let's do 2 more quickly. Again copying from my place wherever I have kept them. Copy, paste. Simply option A, option B, option C, option D, and say in this case option 1 is correct. Simply moving up and moving to the last question. We are just done in a couple of minutes. So copy paste, copy paste, option A, option B, so I'm doing 3, yes, four are done. Last question I am on the way, and this is how B, C, option 4, 5, D. I'm choosing a different option and save and upload more. So all the questions are done. Uploaded 5, remaining in section 5, 0. Now back to the test. Moving back to the test, I'll be able to see all this that I have done here, right? Okay, so now I cannot upload more because I'm done with this. Now what I have to do is, I have to go back to my test. So I have to go back to my test. Now the third step, let's look at this step number 3. Uploading questions is done. Now we'll be approving the test. How we do that? Go to again test bank and approve the test bank. See, my first test which is completed is available here. If I want to go back and edit this, I can do so. If I want to really view this, how it is going to look like, let's view the test. This is how the instructions would be, test marks. This is how it will be visible to the student. This is your description, this is your instruction, section 1, details. This is available. Test bank, questions I can see. Why did the young seagull pretend to fall asleep? A, B, C. Correct answer is option 2. I can see all my questions here. Next. Simply by doing next, I'll be able to see all my questions. In these questions in the editor, if I want to add image, I can add image. All these things are available in my editing section where I am writing or pasting my questions. Those things are available. Okay, so pending test, I go back. No, this test is not pending. I'll go for approval of my test. Approving the test bank. Once I select here, once I'm sure my test is okay, because once I make the test, changing is very difficult in that case. I approve this. Selected test has been approved. Okay, now how to assign this test to my students? Moving to assessment section. I want to create assessment. Click here to start. These are my tests which are approved ones. So I have approved class 8 chapter 1 test or demo English test. I make it as an, if I want to view, check, so that no mistake happens. So I can do so. I can make this as a test. Now this test can be like unit test, unit 1. Okay, now you can select the batch where you want to really put this test. Now this case, there are 3 types of assessment which we can go for. Open-ended means you can start the date of activation, maybe today, tomorrow, or whenever, and then this test will be available. You need not cancel this test or give a last date of this test. This test is available for them for more practice kind of thing. And this is an open-ended test. Time-bound test. So on a particular date, you select. This test will be available to students from this time, say evening 6 p.m. just for example. So evening 6 p.m. It was 15 minutes test, so I'm going to give say 45 minutes. Now why 45 minutes? Because somebody may start at 6:10, 6:15. So whenever they start, the test will be completed in 15 minutes, but this is a window in which the test can be started, right? So 6 to 6:45 it will be available, or it could be duration bound. That means from this date to a particular date. So 3 options I have. It could be open, it could be time bound on a particular date from this time to this time, or duration, that means from this date to this date. So whatever your choice is, like I am just choosing, it is from this date to this date. That means this. I can give description of my test. That means further if I want to inform students about this particular test, this will be visible to them. Now I save this test. So it is now has gone to a particular batch. Name of the batch is displayed here and the date of activation is given here. Now this test will be available on that particular date to next date to the students, and they will be able to take this test. Once they complete their test, once they submit their test, you'll be able to see the results of your students batch wise, right? Assessment unit 1 I gave, no data found because nobody has attempted, and from here I'll be able to see the performance of my students in a tabular form as and when they are completing their tests. I hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you.